Hi guys, it's Deathplay here, producer, Nigerian producer. Um, I do Afrobeats as many of you know. So I've been getting a lot of emails saying I should do more videos on making Afrobeats, how I make my Afrobeats. The one I've been getting mostly is how I personally make my Afrobeats. And I know a lot of producers are shy away from doing that kind of stuff, but I'm like, hey, why not? I'm going to show you guys how I make my Afrobeats and how to make your own Afrobeats unique. Like how to make your Afrobeat stand out. So it shouldn't just be like the norm. It just be like every other thing else. And by the way, I want to thank everyone who watched my previous videos and gave it likes, give them likes and commented on them. So this is a project one of my Afrobeats that I did very recently. If you watch my if you follow my SoundCloud, you know I did this quite recently. So I'm going to show you guys how I made it and how I make my Afrobeats in general. So let's get straight into it. So basically, before I start making my any beats, not just Afrobeats, before I start making my beats, the first thing I do is that I think of melody and I play it first. And it depends on what genre I want to make that will set my tempo to. Like for example, Afrobeat. The typical Afrobeat tempo is 120, sometimes 125, sometimes 130, sometimes 135. But this one just happens to be 120. Sometimes it might be less than 120, but it's 120. So like I said, the melody. The first thing I did was play the melody. Um, and this is it. Very simple. So that was the melody. Um, after the melody, the first thing I did after that, which is the second thing I did, was the drums. I did the drums. Where are the drums? I think it was pattern one. I did it. Yeah, yeah. So these are the drums I did first. I don't want to go into much detail, so I'm just gonna quickly show you guys the drum pattern. So anyone who knows me or follows my business know like to use a lot of percussions. I love percussions, African percussions, to be exact. So I'm just gonna show you guys a bit. So this kick, this kick was from a vengeance kick. Everyone should get a vengeance kick. If you do Afrobeat, if you do house, if you do EDM, get the vengeance kicks. It's good. Um, and these are percussions. Yeah, and I love shakers. If you use Afrobeats, I want to try and make it classical like Fela, because Fela used a lot of shakers. You should use shakers. I recommend it a lot. So you can listen to it one more time. Yeah. And normally when I do my drum, because normally if you notice, many Afrobeats they have like d- 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 like it always come the kicks like it's always like for every bar. If you understand, the kicks are for every bar in a simultaneous ratio, like a simultaneous space in between them. So this isn't simultaneous. Let me just solo the kicks so you know what I'm talking about. Where are the kicks? Yeah, these are the kicks. So here. So this is quite different. So the first step in making Afrobeat unique is that just don't do the basic, the normal. Let me just go to something and show you. Don't just do the basic four steps like it's too cliche, man. Like anyone can think of that, innit? So it's trying to make your stuff different. Um, apart from doing, I don't just do one drum. I do two. So there's a different one. Yeah, I used four here. Like I used one, two, three, four. Like I made this a typical Afrobeat, but at the same time, if you notice, I did one which I stressed on in the first place. So it's not every time. You can use this one to support it sometimes, but yeah, you get my point, I believe. So there's another pattern. So the kicks were quite relevant in making this one stand out. This is another one. There's many percussions. So you get the point. I usually like separate my percussions into many patterns, so they are just very so they're just different, and I can use them anyhow. So I mean, because I don't use Reason, I use FL Studio, so I can just set them anyhow I like. So so after that, I decided to use talking drums at the beginning. I didn't want to start with this drum straight away, and these are the talking drums. Yeah, they sound quite erratic, but yeah, erratic is good sometimes. A lot of times, anyway. It's not every time you quantize and do stuff. Yeah, erratic is good. Yeah. So what else is in the beginning? Um, the basic. If you notice, it sounds like an organ, and yeah, I like organs. Fela is a lot of organs. So I like organs. So this is just tweaked a little bit. This is from the plugin Silent. Yeah. So this Silent one. Uh, and if you notice what I did here, I like to break notes a lot. I like to break notes a lot. So instead of me just doing the regular ba, 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 you can do ba, 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 get that kind of thing. So just make your Afrobeat stand out, man. Just be unique at all times. So yeah. So it just makes it sound, I don't know, nicer to me anyway. A lot of people prefer the plain one, but I believe this is better, and I believe a lot of you believe this is better. So moving on, what else is here? Is this? Yeah, this is just the hearts. Um, so let's get straight into the beat. So that was the intro of the beat. Let's go further into the beat. From this point, I decided to add bass. I love bass, man. Anyone who knows me knows I love bass, and I use any bass. I use bass from Nexus, from Silent, from even Citrus. I use bass from everywhere, man. So you can listen to the bass. Oh, sorry about that. Where is it? Is it? I think there's a problem somewhere, bro. Let's go on. I believe you heard the bass. Like it was prominent there a bit. So yeah. So one thing that's very important in beat making, especially in Afrobeat, is your build up. If your build up isn't nice, well, it's a very integral part of your Afrobeat because Afrobeat is actually played in clubs, and in clubs, people love build ups. People love knowing when the beat is going to drop, so that they'll anticipate it. So there are many ways you can do your build ups. You can put a rise up, or you can just build it with snares or claps or anything like that. So here I built mine with snares and claps. So you can just have a listen. So from there, you know that a beat is going to drop. Pooh! So yeah, I'm feeling myself. You should always feel yourself when I'm making beats. You should always do. So let's go.